Next up at BTC 14 Clash is a 160-pound catchweight bout between Patrick MacInnis and Kevin Popowick-Bastien. Patrick MacInnis is training out of Forge Training Center in Sarnia, Ontario, and he's been training with the likes of Chris Horodecki and UFC fighter Jesse Ronson. Patrick MacInnis had a very successful amateur MMA and kickboxing career and makes his professional mixed martial arts debut tonight.
I'm a pressure fighter, so I look to press forward and see what he's got, kind of keep my head moving, and yeah, I don't know, look for my openings. My background per se is grappling, but I prefer to strike, so I just feel like he's not going to have anything that I haven't seen before. See what happens. I want to test myself, you know. I think it's about time to step up and see where I can go with it.
His opponent, Kevin Popowick-Bastien, returned to the BTC cage for the first time since BTC 7, where he took on Siri Seedy. As shown in that fight with Siri Seedy, Kevin Popowick-Bastien has really good striking and has evolved as a mixed martial artist since moving camps and training with Niagara Top Team.
You know, cutting 1 million pounds a week in a fight is not a good idea. One, I think I'll be more durable, and two, I think my cardio that I was already able to push, I think I'll be able to push it even more now. I would just like to beat the shit out of this guy for a really long time. I think that this guy is going to be super tough, and I think that he's going to be able to take a beating. So hopefully I'm way better than him, and I'll just be able to, again, beat the shit out of him like for 15 minutes. I hope that I win in the first round, that I finally get what I fucking deserve, a win in Pro MMA. That's what I hope. I don't think it's going to happen in the first round, but I'm fucking working my ass off to try to get this stupid win, man.
It's a 160 catchweight bout between Patrick MacInnis and Kevin Popowick-Bastien.
The following contest is scheduled for 3 rounds at a catchweight of 160 pounds, being brought to you by Unloaded Force. Hats, hoodies, t-shirts, and MMA gear, get it at unloadedforce.com. Introducing our fighters. First, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the black trunks trimmed in white. Standing 6 feet tall, he weighed in at 159 pounds. He is a 52 block fighter, representing Niagara Top Team. He comes to the BTC cage looking for his first victory as a professional. Fighting out of and representing Gatineau, Quebec. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Kevin His opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. Wearing green trunks to the right. Standing by the end of his top, weighing at 159 pounds. He's a freestyle mixed martial artist, representing the general MMA and Forge. He comes to the BTC cage for his professional debut fight tonight. Fighting out and representing Sarnia, Ontario.
Stop everything you're doing, cut off.
Ladies and gentlemen, this BTC catchweight contest will be decided in 3 rounds.
Oh, yeah.
Brian Beauchamp, the veteran referee, the third man in the cage here for this catchweight at 160 pounds. MacInnis in the green shorts and Kevin Popowick-Bastien in the black.
Popowick was in his corner like a caged animal, just raring to go, and both guys are firing here.
Good leg kick there from MacInnis. Patrick MacInnis, the native of... Oh, big combination.
Nice right hand, left hook combination there.
From Popowick-Bastien. And you hear from Kevin Popowick-Bastien's corner saying, take your time, don't rush anything. As MacInnis tries to push forward with those leg kicks.
MacInnis stays in that pocket there when he swings. He's getting tagged a few times. Like you see him a little bit, use his feet a bit more in and out. That left hook's landed a couple times.
Yeah, good leg kick combo and following up with a 1-2.
Nice body kick, caught.
Oh, caught the kick and lands a good right hand, and Popowick-Bastien gets the fight to the ground.
Beautiful timing on that, caught the kick and countered at the same time. Kind of put MacInnis down on the mat with a punch.
Oh, and now with some elbows as well. Trying to posture up the position here.
He was in half guard for a second, but MacInnis did a good job of getting back to almost full guard, half butterfly.
Popowick-Bastien trying to pass here on MacInnis. And use that long frame to his advantage.
You're just looking to hands in the face, disrupt the breathing, make him uncomfortable on the bottom, just grind those forearms across his head and throat.
And he's got tons of time to work, does Popowick-Bastien, as they break the position. And that could be
deep.
a nasty darce.
That's deep.
Oh, he lost it.
Lost it. Very good job on MacInnis. That was good. Go to his back there. That was in real danger there. He went to his back, defended it well, but now he ends up here inside control, but at least out of the very threatening submission there.
That darce was dangerous, as you saw.
Setting it up here again.
Setting it up again, as you saw Hollenbeck
He's going to look to
gasp.
Roll him over top of his head. MacInnis doing a good job fighting, but he's going to get his back taken here.
A very complete ground game that's really evolved in just 1 year and from his last fight out in Vancouver.
Yeah, Popowick's doing a good job of staying on top here. He's going to get, nice job of MacInnis. Going to look to pull him back off.
Yeah, MacInnis had that moment where he looked to get back up, but Popowick-Bastien pins MacInnis up against the fence, landed a knee to the body.
Good work, MacInnis, by getting back to his feet there, using his underhook. Now he's back here in a 50-50 position. Nice elbow.
Big elbow from Popowick-Bastien.
Very nice elbow in the clinch, another one.
And another one from Popowick-Bastien. This is the NTT game plan to a T. Get you up from a tough position and then make it miserable with those big elbows.
This is that body lock here. The exact same thing Vinny Diaz used. Exact same takedown. Beautiful work by Popowick there. Pulled him off the cage. Now he's going to get his back once again.
Oh, it's got the hooks in, does Popowick-Bastien.
Got the body lock back on now.
And you can see
MacInnis taking some deep breaths.
Yeah, MacInnis taking those deep breaths in as
It's a high-paced fight.
Plus survived a darce that looked real tight.
Deep.
Once Popowick-Bastien lost the grip of that, you saw MacInnis take a deep breath and trying to fight the hands. That's more of a face crank, but that looks tight.
Face crank. Mike turned into choke. Good job, MacInnis, from fighting the hands. He's going to look to turn in here.
Good job by Popowick-Bastien to adjust with the position, move with MacInnis.
Yeah, he's got that Kimura lock. He was looking, maybe I thought he was going to throw it over, go to the arm, but decided to stick with the back take here.
And you hear from his coaches say, beat him up, just land some ground and pound. Hey, damage is always a big factor in the judges' scoring. Land some punches.
Yep. Yeah, he's in a dominant spot, so utilize this and get as much damage as you can while you're in the offensive position.
Popowick-Bastien trying to figure out how to get the rear naked choke attempt, but lands a good right hand. Little short shots.
Again, MacInnis is going to have to look to get his back to the mat, go to the one side. Oh,
trying to separate the hands, pin the arm with his leg is Popowick-Bastien. Does sit up, and the horn goes to end the first round.
Great first round.
Very impressive first round from Kevin Popowick-Bastien, Josh.
Yep, we're seeing Popowick's very, very calm. He's not taking any deep breaths. Looks very composed, and MacInnis has a little bit different body language with her, taking deep breaths. We'll see how tired he is from surviving that round there.
And in that first round, we really saw the difference of a guy that's had some pro MMA fights and someone that hasn't fought in quite a while that's finally making the transition to professional MMA.
Yeah, and you can have maybe that little bit of adrenaline dump in there too, you know, even offensively and defensively. You know, if something big happens, either you survive it or somebody gets out of it. That huge adrenaline dump can weigh a factor on you and can make your legs feel heavy, your arms feel heavy, your lungs fill up. We'll see how they come out in the second round.
As we saw some of the work that Kevin Popowick-Bastien did, he really did some good work where MacInnis was able to get back to a standing position, landed some good elbows, and then Bastien got the fight back to the ground. As we are set here for the second round between Patrick MacInnis and Kevin Popowick-Bastien. Still, just look at the eyes of determination on Popowick-Bastien. A win means so much for him in this fight.
Absolutely. Popowick's doing a good job of keeping it nice and long. Oh, nice left hook there.
Good left hook that tagged and got the attention of MacInnis. Followed it up with a high kick.
MacInnis shoots in for that single, but stuffed.
Oh, an elbow that caught and wobbled MacInnis.
MacInnis took it. He's still coming forward.
Now Popowick-Bastien really starting to piece up those combinations together. Tries a leg kick himself.
Nice head movement by Popowick. Right hand.
There's a right hand that once again wobbles MacInnis. Popowick-Bastien pouring it on, misses that uppercut.
Wow.
And now we'll just put MacInnis up against the fence.
You show a toughness by MacInnis, taking that shot and still firing back, staying in the pocket even though he's rattled.
Good elbow once again here from Popowick-Bastien.
Here's the head positioning here. Beautiful work by Popowick to get that head underneath MacInnis, stay lower. He's controlling now in this position. MacInnis has got to change his levels, get his shoulder underneath. Popowick's head, ooh, nice elbow again off the break. Followed by some shots by MacInnis there. He's looking for that body lock.
You can see the damage starting to accumulate on the face of MacInnis as Popowick-Bastien, he is relentless.
He's got this single leg. He's going to look to pull MacInnis off the cage. He's going to transition to the waist lock.
Yeah, his coaches are telling him to create some space, as he was, Popowick-Bastien, doing some good work with those elbows when the space was there.
He might be taking a second here, giving a breather, you know, as a high volume of strikes there. But yeah, he was having more success in the feet. He followed the vice of his corner, push off and strike, and that's what he's doing.
Good hook to an uppercut combo. The elbow again in effect from Popowick-Bastien. Now Popowick-Bastien putting ones and twos together. And now we're just swinging and banging.
Rock'em sock'em here.
Oh, and another vicious elbow from Popowick-Bastien. Popowick-Bastien popping those elbows on in.
MacInnis taking shots and just firing back.
MacInnis, one of the more durable men we've seen.
Nice double leg.
And the takedown once again comes and works out for Popowick-Bastien.
Nice shot by Popowick, double leg. He's looking maybe for that guillotine here. It's hard to see how deep it is.
Try to adjust the neck position there.
It is under the chin. I just don't know how deep it is and if he's going to be able to get it from this position. I don't think so.
Yeah, a little good positioning there from MacInnis at least as they get the fight. He gets the fight back to the ground and MacInnis changes the position.
MacInnis shooting in for a takedown now. In on the double. He's going to look to try and pull. He's going to switch off to the single leg. He might get it.
He does. MacInnis gets his first takedown of the fight.
Nice work by MacInnis to battle through that and reverse the position. Now get the takedown. Popowick's got to keep that whizzer, which he's doing. He's working his way back to his feet.
Popowick trying to use the fence to switch the positioning, but MacInnis has some good, and now MacInnis will drive Popowick-Bastien to the ground.
Nice work by MacInnis there. He used that, again, body lock to drive him to the mat, but Popowick did a good job getting back to his feet. And now it's a battle of wrestling against the cage here.
And you wonder how much, maybe if Popowick-Bastien's maybe punched himself out a little bit.
It's possible. There's a lot of strikes. So he's got a guillotine in deep here.
Yeah, Popowick-Bastien adjusted.
MacInnis did a great job of jumping to the far side, but that is deep.
That is a deep choke. Lost his hands, did Popowick-Bastien, though.
I think he's out. He's on the opposite side here, so it's going to be much harder.
He got him. He tapped him out.
Wow.
Popowick-Bastien, Kevin Popowick-Bastien to be exact, finally gets that elusive first professional mixed martial arts victory with a second round guillotine choke over the tough and durable Patrick MacInnis.
What a great fight, back and forth. Both guys showing high skill set. MacInnis taking a lot of damage and still coming forward. Gets a takedown there, but nice guillotine in there. And MacInnis did the right thing. He hopped over the other side, but that was in so deep and Popowick so long. He was able to get enough leverage to finish that choke. And here's the just barrage here of each other just swinging.
Just a big amount of punches that came on in, a huge flurry, and Popowick-Bastien got the fight to the ground. But this is when MacInnis turned the tide, Josh.
Yeah, he was never out of this fight. It's on to the very end. He does right. He hops over the right side, but look how deep that is. Popowick's arms are so long and in there, perfect technique. Beautiful submission.
Yeah, beautiful submission for Kevin Popowick-Bastien. Putting it all together, had to go through some adversity early in his professional mixed martial arts career, and Kevin Popowick-Bastien stings the native of Sarnia, Ontario, and Patrick MacInnis. And for MacInnis, that's a good learning experience, a tough fight like that, and you made it to the second round, had your moments, but you just get a little bit more cage time, and I think MacInnis will be on the right track.
He showed a lot of good stuff in this fight, a lot, and especially dealing with adversity, taking shots and getting rocked and still fighting for it. He's shown he's a true fighter, that's for sure. And I look forward to seeing the adjustments he can make and what he can do next.
Yeah, we're all excited to see what adjustments Patrick MacInnis can make. Getting some time in the cage will be a benefit, but someone that's themselves had to go through a lot of adversity.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a big round of applause for both of the fighters in this cage. Your tap-out game at 4 minutes, 7 seconds of the second round for your winner by arm triangle submission, Kevin
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with the winner, Kevin Popowick-Bastien. Kevin, you started your pro career 0-2. You said, I better not go 0-3. This will not happen. It cannot happen. That was a hell of a fight. How do you feel right now, buddy?
I feel good. I feel like I took a couple breaks, to be honest. My coaches, they didn't think so, but me being in the performance, I kind of know, like, you have like a deep understanding of what's going on, and I think I can do better.
You had him hurt. Were you surprised with his toughness at all? Because you rocked him a couple times. You almost had that guillotine in the first, and he kept coming. Were you surprised by that?
Man, I had him hurt, and I was like, oh, he's going to go down, like, I'll just keep throwing. And then I stopped hitting him. He's like, when he's not hurt, he's like just standing there, and he's like really strong on his feet. I caught him off his feet, and as soon as he's off his feet, he started moving his head. So I'm like, what the fuck? Like, he's changing his style when he's hurt. Weird.
Yeah, he showed his toughness, absolutely. What's next for you? You got in the win column. You're on the right track now. You're training with Niagara Top Team, and you can tell your game's elevated. What do you want to do? How fast do you want to get back in here?
Give me the next BTC in June. Me, Jared, let's go. Jared's my teammate. Just put him on the card.
All right, I thought that was a call-up, but okay, cool. Jared, anybody want to thank before you?
Yeah, shout out to NGT. Shout out to AJ, D-Marks, Prickett, all the guys on the team. Shout out to my fans and family. They did an 8-hour drive just to get down here. I'm super appreciative of them. And shout out to my other gyms and stuff that I train at. You guys know who you are.
Your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Popowick-Bastien. Congratulations.
Well, Kevin Popowick-Bastien hopes to continue his journey in mixed martial arts and be on that next BTC card here, BTC 15 in June. And a performance like that, I definitely would love to see Kevin Popowick-Bastien on the June card, Josh. Is Kevin Popowick-Bastien really putting it all together, and the evolution of Kevin Popowick-Bastien at Niagara Top Team, and just another guy showing how good that gym is here in Canada.
Yeah, that's why it's one of the top gyms right now in all of Canada. You're right, and just